Welcome back to Collective Perspective. I believe this is 41. Put that down. Today, in case you haven't seen the title, we're going to play a game. We're going to be guessing what is the price of XYZ game. We got about 45 games here. I think 25 of them are complete in box, and the rest of them are loose. I came up with this list to try to kind of be as objective as possible and choose games that maybe Craig and I both don't have a great deal of knowledge on.
Yeah, probably not.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So what we're going to do is start with the complete in box games first. I'm going to be typing up my my guess. Oh, and okay, so I don't know if I said this. Price charting is what we're going to use for this video. So we're going to say...
Yes. Because price charting is always right.
Because we can't sit here and to go and Google 15. We can't go on eBay, look at 15 sold listings and take the average. That's not a thing. But for this game, we're going to say, what does Donkey Kong Country 3 Complete in Box cost according to price charting on October 17th, 2023?
Perfect.
And so me and Craig are going to write our number at the same time, hopefully, and try not to influence each other's answer. Yeah. And then at the end, we're going to actually go to price charting, look it up with you guys live, and add the point onto the Excel sheet.
All right, and just so you know, when you type your answer into column D, it doesn't show up on my screen until you hit enter. So just make sure you hit enter when you type
Oh,
your
I
number.
like it. I like it. All right. Craig, let's do it. Donkey Kong Country 3. Let me know when you're locked in. CIB.
Locked in. Wait, I accidentally hit enter.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to say... All right. I'm going to hit answer. There we go.
Okay. I'm locked
All
in.
right. So they can see live if I'm lying. They can see if I saw your answer and then changed it.
That's true, they can. But now I know Donkey Kong Country 3, lowest print later in the Super Nintendo life cycle. Just makes sense to be a higher price game in my eyes.
You know, for this game that we're playing, like, you have to also consider the fact that, like, price charting is stupid and doesn't know variance, right? So they're going to throw in those made in Mexico's down in there, too. That might bring the price down. But, yeah. Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger. All right.
Chrono Trigger, as they say, not Chrono Trigger.
All right, I'm locked in.
I'm going to say... Ready, set, go.
Yep. Ooh.
I don't even know what it's at, honestly.
So the only reason I put that is because I remember maybe a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, that's around the price it was at, around 1,000. But last time I checked, it dropped pretty significantly. But I remember it was still pretty expensive, so that's where I got my idea from.
Gunstar Heroes, a favorite of mine on the old Genesis, but I don't own it.
Still never played it. I need to.
All right, you ready?
Locked in.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
I have no idea, honestly. I feel like Genesis is really hit or miss with the prices of the more popular games. They're either super expensive or fairly reasonable. So
yeah. The most modern game on the list, Hello Kitty Cruisers on the Wii U.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh!
No way. That's so funny. Remember when this game was like $300?
What? Yeah, honestly. What do we do in this scenario?
I guess we'll just see if we both... I think we could both get a point when the time comes.
Pokemon Silver, complete in box.
Ooh,
I should know this, right? Like, this is the most basic game. I don't know.
All right, I'm ready.
Hit it.
Okay. Ooh. When I think of higher end Pokemon, like, I feel like all the Pokemon games float around 200 except for Crystal and Emerald, and then those get more expensive. So I could be wrong, but
I think you're gonna get that point. Let's do Chrono Trigger DS. Certainly the more affordable way to play this game. Ready?
And the best way to play it. All right, I am ready. Okay.
Whoa!
Wow. And unless it's gone up significantly, I do not think that 200 is right.
What's the prize for winning here? You're just like the better collector?
Yeah, I just built different, I guess. What can I say? Go subscribe to Craig's Game Room.
Star
Right,
Fox.
Star Fox. Ooh. This game's always been... okay. I'm ready when you are.
Hit it.
I was gonna say, because this has always been like a staple that's been on the cheap side, because I think it was just overly produced. Because I'm pretty sure you can still get this game brand new for like pretty affordable if you don't get the Player's Choice version.
Paper Mario.
One of my favorite games of all time. It's better than the Thousand Year Door. I said it.
Are you ready?
All right, and go.
Woo!
Whoa!
This is gonna be interesting.
I know, cause
I don't know anything about Sega CD. I just know working designs cost a fortune.
Yeah, but I'll explain myself after.
Yeah, you don't want to give me hints, I guess.
No, I ain't giving you no hints in case I'm right. All right, ready?
Go.
Go. It's expensive, but it's definitely not the most expensive on the Sega CD by them. So Popful Mail is like the big boy. So,
Right.
And plus, people usually prefer the PS1 version to the Sega CD version.
This one is for sure going to be messed up by Price Charting's algorithm, I think.
Oh yeah, and I also just have zero clue.
I also don't have a clue. Don't worry about it.
All right, ready when you are. I'm shooting from the hip.
Let's get it.
All right.
Who knows? Certainly
I
not
don't know.
me.
I hope for the sake of the people's wallet, you're right.
I think all these NES ones is gonna show how little we pay attention to NES. Kid Icarus.
Yeah. Okay, ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go.
You're playing dirty just in case you thought I was gonna put 200. That's cold. That's cold. Nah,
I
Kid
just don't want
Icarus,
any ties.
It's weird because I feel like Kid Icarus is like an NES staple, but I don't really know anyone that actually likes the game.
Yeah, it's not one that people care about for sure.
But Kid Icarus Uprising, one of the best games ever.
Mario Party 4, the first on the GameCube, the only GameCube on this list.
All right, let's see if I still have it. My GameCube knowledge.
Let's go.
All right. Oh, it must
I
have
don't
dropped
know.
in price from the last time I checked, but I
I don't
could
know,
be
man.
wrong.
I could also be wrong on all of these. I know nothing about Silent Hill, that's for sure.
Ooh, I could tell you people prefer the second one most overall, but 2 and 3 are like people treat that game like it's their children. All right, I'm ready.
Go. That's
I know
close.
it's the same guess as Mario Party 4, but I was just trusting my gut there.
Power
Power
Stone.
Stone. I love this game.
I've always wanted to try this game.
It's super fun. All right, ready when you are.
Let's go.
Bam. What is that price?
Just in case you chose 96.70, you know.
Just in case. Nah, Power Stone. The second game is super expensive, but I have no idea where the first one stands.
So on the PSP, is that port good?
I've actually never played the PSP version, so I can't speak for it.
I know it's like a fraction of the cost. I would love to.
Oh yeah,
to
and I
pay
think it's
half
the
price.
collection, right? So doesn't it come with both of them?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Little Sega Saturn action. The first Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. The only Marvel Hoop versus Street Fighter, I suppose.
All right, ready when you are.
No clue. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh.
I really hope it's like 197 or something. Alright, Mega Man Zero.
There's like 100 Mega Mans on the GBA, and I don't know the price of any of them.
God, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. Alright, ready when you are.
Let's go.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I was just trying to remember what I bought my copy for a long time ago, so...
What does a
Maybe
complete Legacy of Darkness go for?
Ooh, that's the second one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the only hint you're getting.
It's not really a hint, it's just
I know.
clarification. Gotta think about this one for a second. Cause, alright. I'm ready when you are.
Enter.
Okay.
Woo! Pretty
Yeah,
close.
because I know it's pretty high up there as a loose cartridge as well, so I figured it's like kind of considered an N64 heavy if I'm not wrong, right? Like people
Yeah.
don't. It's not usually in the conversation, but it's definitely up there in price.
It wouldn't make the Retro Dodo list.
Previews for what's coming soon.
DuckTales.
NES. Ooh,
I think that's
interesting.
common. Maybe.
Loose cartridges. I don't know about complete. I feel like I see the cartridge every time I step outside and walk through. Let's go. All right, ready when you are.
Type it.
Type it. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see. It's gonna be a close one. Ooh, Resident Evil Long Box. That's fun.
No clue. Once again.
All right. I got an idea. I'm ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
All right, Resident Evil on the Saturn.
Ooh. It's one of the games I've wanted to add to my collection for the longest time and just never did.
Specifically on the Saturn.
Yeah, because it has an exclusive boss fight that they never put in any other version. Super weird. All right.
Changing my
ready
answer.
When you are.
Enter.
Hey, you can't change your answer.
Ooh.
No take backs.
You doubled mine. You probably have a better idea than I do.
I don't know, honestly. It's been a long time since I've just been bored enough to scroll through price charting, and I used to do that a lot. So, but it's been a long time, so a lot of this is just kind of in the back of the old noggin. And Medieval too, like that. It's like I have no clue. I'm like that could be, like $60. It could be $600 for all I know. Not $600, but probably more than $60. All right, ready when you are.
Let's do it.
Boop. Oh, did you put 60 just because I said 60?
I was like, man, does he see my number? Like, you said it right as I typed it.
No, I'm not. I'm purposely making sure I don't see your screen. I'm staying on my other monitor, so I see you, but I don't see what you're typing. Ooh, Streets of Rage on Game Gear.
Not to be confused with the more popular version.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Game Gear CIB is like impossible. But since it's price charting, I'm not going to go with my gut of what I actually think is worth, because price charting is definitely going to have it lower than what it's actually worth.
Oh, you're probably right. I'm not going to change my answer, though.
Yeah, you gotta stay faithful. All right, enter.
Dang.
See, and I think if one were to go on auction right now, probably about 200 if I had to guess, right? But because I know that for some reason a lot of these handhelds are just always so, especially Game Gear and stuff like that's always wrong on price charting. That's why I lowballed it.
Fair.
Again, the price charting mindset, not the real deals.
Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. It was very expensive. I think it might have gone down a hair.
All right, ready when you are.
Hit it.
Ooh. Yeah, because I remember it being around the 250 mark last I checked, not that long ago. But sometimes, games when they get released on Nintendo Switch Online, they drop a little bit, and that came out on Nintendo Switch Online, I think, a month or two ago.
Yeah.
Street Fighter Alpha.
Hmm.
I have no idea. I'll be real. I've always been more of a Mortal Kombat fan, so I could not tell you. Let's go. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Hit it.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason, 70 really does feel right for that game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, D on the Saturn.
That's not a typo. That is the name of a game.
It's a weird game too.
Okay, so this is also on PlayStation. Is that right?
Yes, it is, and I think it's also on 3DO and
Might be
something weird
3DO.
Like
So we got a cross-platform game that's probably better on Saturn, if I had to guess.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Hit it. Oh.
As many people may or may not know, I was once very into Saturn collecting, and D was always around the $100 mark. So unless that's changed in the last couple of years, I might have that one.
I bet all of Saturn collecting has just gone down over the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff is like, the expensive stuff has stayed expensive, but a lot of it's come down from where it once was. Like, I don't see Panzer Dragoon Saga selling for 1200 anymore all the time like you used to. So, and you know what? That's a good thing, because Saturn is one of the greatest consoles ever, and it's also like one of the least accessible consoles ever. So,
show him the shirt, Craig.
Look at that. Nice in the dreams, baby. All about getting that high score in one of those 7 levels. There's not much to that game, but man, if it ain't fun.
I want to play it, but I want to have the freaking 3D Saturn pad. I don't want to play it with a D-pad.
You could just play it on Xbox.
Huh.
It's
that
on
Xbox Live Arcade is really something.
It is. It's coming in clutch nowadays if you want to play games from 2005 to 2012.
Let's do it. Spider-Man Separation Anxiety for the Super Nintendo.
Okay, so not Maximum Carnage. For a few minutes, I was like, "Oh yeah, the red game."
And we've moved to loose now.
Yes, these are all loose. So okay, I'm ready when you are.
Ready, set, go. All right.
Pretty close. Mega Man on Game Gear, one of the coolest games on the Game Gear.
Published by US Gold. I'm ready.
Man. I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. Because I remember I actually got it, I think, pretty below average. But I do not know where it stands today. So, ready, set, go.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's going to be close.
Yeah, I can't remember because I was like, I feel like it was around the 150 mark when I got my copy of many moons ago. Bomberman Hero. Okay, ready when you are.
Hit it.
All right. Ooh,
Dang.
Look at that. I was gonna say I remember that always being like $20 to $30 range.
The other Castlevania.
The ones with skeletons on motorcycles.
Oh yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, also, it's
Okay.
October. Maybe that's increasing the price of this one. I don't know. Keep that in mind.
I'm ready when you are.
Hit it.
All
Okay.
right. I was gonna say I don't remember it ever being an expensive cartridge. Axlay.
It's a shmup.
I was gonna say I've never even heard of this.
I think
Ooh,
it's
a shmup.
published by Konami.
Thank you for the hint. But I've never heard of it, so that
Another
also
hint, I think there's a
influences-
sequel on the Super Nintendo. Man, that's going to be embarrassing if I'm wrong.
So the first one would probably be cheaper than the second one. All right, ready when you are.
Axley 2. Okay, Axley 2 does not exist, so take that into account.
Come on, Konami, give us what we want. Axley 2.
Alright, I'm going with that. Ready, set, go. Alright.
Alright.
Batman the video game.
Is that the Sunsoft one that everybody likes?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never played it, but I have heard that is excellent. Alright, ready when you are?
Hit it.
Okay. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought maybe it'd be higher. Pocky and Rocky 2. It's been so long since I've looked at super prices, but this feels right to me. Alright, I'm ready when you are.
People are gonna laugh when they see how wrong I am or how wrong you are. Dang.
Hey, you know what? I think one of us might be close, because it's always been one of the higher end ones. Usually that's top 10, right? In terms of pricing. Alright. Mega Man 4. Oh, on Game Boy, not NES. Ooh. You know, I almost feel like this would be easier to guess if it was complete than loose.
What would your complete answer be?
Probably 500 to 600, somewhere around there. But loose, I'm I have no idea, because I'm who's gonna buy Mega Man 4 on Game Boy loose?
Probably most people.
What kind of chump buys a loose Game Boy version of Mega Man 4? I'm just kidding. If you're out there, we love you. Alright, I think I'm ready.
Hit it.
Alright. Oh, look at that.
Alright, Kid Drac.
Again, it's if this was complete, I'd be alright, $1,000.
Yeah.
Easy. But loose, I'm I have no idea. Alright, I think I have an idea. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Oh, really?
Who knows?
Okay. I feel with Game Boy especially, it's just once you start getting between loose and complete, the gap becomes massive, so...
Yeah.
Wendy Every Which Way.
You know this one?
Yes, I do. I've always wanted to try it. I always heard it was a super fun game.
I think it's Way Forward.
Shout out to the homies at Way Forward.
I don't know complete or loose. I just know it's one of the most expensive on the console.
I know, and I'm just I know Shantae, and then everything else is pff, who knows? Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Let's go.
Whoop. Alright.
So I just realized I put Game Boy for Silver version. Is that Game Boy or Game Boy Color?
That is Game Boy Color. So
oh, what a rookie.
I didn't notice, so you know what? Everyone could roast us in the comments, because I didn't notice either. That's on both of us. Ooh, Bonk's Adventure.
NES, not Turbo.
I think I have I actually think I'm spot on for this one.
Let's see, hit it.
No, wait. You know what? I'm gonna commit, because I promised I would. Because you know what? I was gonna change it to 415.
Whoa, he said I'm spot on.
Double it. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Quest 64.
God, Punk's a hard one. Ooh, Quest 64 is... Unless something crazy's happened that I do not know about.
Is this a beloved game? A hated game? What is it?
I think it's overhated. I actually don't like it, or I don't dislike it as much as other people do. It's quirky. It's kind of fun. Something different. But, not a must-play either. But it's a JRPG you could beat in, less than, 8 hours. So. Alright, ready when you are. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, because I always remember it being cheap, so, unless something's changed.
This is to
me, 20 or less is cheap. But
yeah, absolutely. So this is the less expensive Flintstones.
Yes, but still pretty good. Still pretty fun.
You've played this Flintstones?
Yes, I have. I haven't beaten it because I suck at video games, but I have played it. All right, I'm ready.
Let's see it. Oh,
Look at that.
that's crazy how many times we've done that.
It's, you know what? Like mines, we're both sharing 1.5 brain cells, my friend. All right, Metroid. I think this is exactly that. I'm ready when you are.
Hit it. Whoa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this is definitely going to lump in the yellow label and the silver label, but I don't think
Yeah.
that even matters for loose.
And you know what? Shout out to the yellow label. Way cooler looking than the silver label.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Also, shout out to this last weekend. I sent Christian a photo of where I saw a factory sealed one at a trading card show I was at. So that was weird that was there, but still pretty neat to see in person because it was like clean.
Gauntlet
Legends.
Legends. I think this is a PlayStation release as well.
Pretty sure.
I think people prefer the N64 version.
Well, why wouldn't they? It's Nintendo.
You ready?
All right, ready when you are.
Let's do it.
Oh, wow.
Somebody's way off. I don't know who it is.
I don't know. I remember this one being a little bit on the higher side when I went for the N64 set, so.
Yeah, I don't know. You know anything about Godzilla?
Godzilla Monster of Madness. That's the first one, right?
I didn't know there were multiple on NES.
Well, because there's Godzilla and Godzilla 2, but maybe... I thought it was like Monster of Monsters on NES, but maybe I just am not remembering the name right.
That's going to be embarrassing.
Maybe you're lying and you just made this game up to mess with me.
Okay, it's Monster of Monsters.
Okay, see, that's why I was confused. I was like, Monster of Madness, I was like... It'd be strange if there was a Godzilla game I didn't know about, if we're being real. To all those that don't know, Kaiju aficionado here.
Hasn't played the newest King Kong game somehow.
What could I say? I'm a fake fan.
Okay, so that has always said Monster of Monsters, in case anybody was wondering.
Just like Silver was always on Game Boy Color.
I don't know, rare comment, I have no idea, so I'm just going to throw something in.
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Hit it.
In my experience, always a cheap-ish game, so
Okay.
unless something's changed. But you know what? Godzilla is one series that the release of surrounding media, TV shows, movies, really fluctuates the games. Specifically the PS4 game, but all the games are definitely influenced. So it's like, if you want to buy a Godzilla game, wait until there's no movies coming out.
Interesting.
Ooh, Conqueror's Pocket Tales.
No clue, once again.
Yeah, I'm spitballing here, because I have no idea. Alright, ready?
Let's see it.
Okay.
It's like as soon as we hit enter, I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe he's right every time.
I don't know. And you know what's funny? When we hit enter, I'm just like, all right, I got this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not
We'll
that. I'm
see.
not that. No, but Conqueror's Pocket Tales, I feel like it's a pretty desired Game Boy Color game, and there's not a lot of those. But I also feel like enough people don't care about Conqueror's Bad Fur Day, so even though it is a great game.
We got 3 left here.
Man Thing.
Dang it,
That's
it's
a
Swamp
game on
Thing.
NES?
It's freaking DC, not Marvel.
Oh, that's embarrassing. How could you mix up Man-Thing and Swamp Thing? My wife would be so disappointed in you right now.
Just type your freaking number.
I hear her screaming from the other room.
No, you
All
don't.
right, I don't, but that'd be really funny. All right, I'm ready.
Let's see it.
Okay.
You know that one better than I do.
I owned it at one point, but I don't remember. I remember it being pretty expensive for a loose cartridge, but I could be off base. I know Complete is super expensive, and the Game Boy version's even more expensive. Clay Fighter 63 and 1/3. Alright, I'm like 99% positive on this one.
I hope you're wrong on all these ones that you're like super positive on. Hit enter.
I know, me too. That'd be really funny. Just make me look like an ass. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, this one was always on the lower end. Alright, Battletoads in Ragnarok's world. Oh god.
I don't even know. I don't know anything about this game.
I've never even heard of it. Was it made by Rare?
I'll tell you what Wikipedia says right now.
I'm just curious because I've never heard of it. That's crazy.
What if it didn't?
Funny.
What if I just wrote a game down that like didn't even release in the States or something?
Well, I thought you did that with Godzilla. So.
Oh man, what if this is a freaking? Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. Is it another typo?
I think that this might not be a real game. Hang on. It's on price charting. Why is there no Wikipedia for it? What is this game?
Alright, you know what? If it's not real, I have an idea. I'm gonna pick a random loose game. Can I change the last one?
It is real, but we can still do your random loose game if you want.
Alright, I'm ready. Just because I have no idea, and I don't think we have any disc stuff on here, so...
It is developed by Rare, published by Trade West, came out in 93. Let's do it, and then we can... Oh no, we're still doing Battletoads, buddy.
Oh, okay. Disregard.
But we can do Go-Go Happy Grind as well.
Okay. Just to get one loose
and
disc in there.
Ragnaroks. Alright, let's do Hyper Grind first.
Alright, Hyper Grind. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I just recorded. We can hit enter. I just recorded my video on this game. Oh, loose! Dang it!
You're locked in. No take backs.
That's fine.
Those
I
were
lost
your
that
rules. Alright, Battletoads in Ragnarok's world.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck. Still about 75% sure this game exists, but let's see.
Alright, I'm ready.
Hit it. Alright.
Okay. So what video did you just record? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
I was just saying that I just recorded my GameCube video, and so like I just looked at a lot of prices like 2 or 3 days ago, and so I really tried to keep the GameCube stuff separate, or not on this game.
Fair enough.
Alright guys, we are here with the results now. It would appear that I spelled Dixie wrong, but we're going to fix that.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Alright, so Donkey Kong Country 3. Price charting
Complete
has
in box.
complete copies. They have it at $130.
Alright.
So look at you, point number 1. Look at this guy, thinking he's something special.
Chrono Trigger, as the people say. What is this going for?
Chrono Trigger? $660.
No freaking way! What the heck is wrong with you?
$660 complete.
Does the graph say anything about being at a 1K?
Historic prices. Let's look. CIB. The last time it was near $1,000 was April 2022.
Near. Alright, whatever.
So, alright, Gunstar Heroes. On the Sega Genesis, complete in box, $125.
Screw you, Craig.
Look at me, killing the game.
Hello Kitty Cruisers.
What could it be? Got ported to the Switch. CIB, $40.
Oh, nobody.
You're just gonna leave it blank? Alright. I think we should both get a point, but, you know, whatever. That's fine. It's fine, I guess. Alright, Pokemon Silver is at $255 complete.
That is
so
going
go
to
me.
Craigley. Craigley the cheater.
That's all I do. Is cheat so I could be crowned the champion. Chrono Trigger DS?
I'm gonna be wrong.
$91. $91. Man, do you even collect video games?
1 point so far. Good lord.
Hey, we got time. We got time. Star Fox on Super Nintendo, complete in box, $55.
Craig, I'm gonna have to start looking these up. I don't believe you. Gosh.
Man, I just know what I'm doing. I've been around. What can I say? All right, Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64.
Mister, this is my favorite game. Let me hear it.
277.
Let's go.
And it's not my favorite game. It's just one of. We putting words in my mouth. All right, Lunar, the Silver Star, on the Sega CD. That is going to be complete $169.
We were way off.
But it goes to me. Alright, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. This one I'm sure is going to be not correct. But whatever it says is gospel. Complete in box, $188.49.
That's why I didn't put any PC
Wow.
stuff on here, because PC would have been way wrong.
Oh my gosh. 100%. 100%. Alright, Kid Icarus on the NES. Complete in box. It's going to be $160.
Close.
Not too bad. Mario Party 4. Let's see if I know what I'm talking about.
The GameCube master
Wow.
himself.
The GameCube Master is out of practice. Complete in box, $54.99.
I already put my name.
Damn, cocky. Man, that game has dropped. That was floating around 100 for a long time. That's crazy. Alright, Silent Hill 3 on the PlayStation 2. Wow, complete in box, $152.91. Sheesh. I cannot imagine that's worth it. Anyway. Power Stone on the Sega Dreamcast. Oh, okay. Power Stone is $60.50. So lower than I thought.
Still affordable.
Yes. Not too bad. Who needs Spider-Man 2 when you can get Power Stone? Alright, Marvel Superheroes on the Sega Saturn, complete in box, $174.64.
Screw you, Craig.
Alright, Mega Man Zero on the Game Boy Advance. $100.26. I was so close. Pennies away from. I think if we get on the money, we should get like 2 points, just because what are
You
the
put
chances?
102.88.
Oh yes. Never mind. I got
Still very
excited. I got
close,
more
though.
excited than I needed to. Still close. All right, Castlevania: Legacy of Darkness N64 complete. $399.99.
Somebody fact check this guy. He's lying. I believe that with Legacy of Darkness.
To be fair, if I was lying, I'd probably make the prices closer to what I put. But make me seem extra good. All right, DuckTales on the NES, complete in box. Oh, $113.39. That goes to you, my friend.
Don't call it a comeback.
Alright, Resident Evil Long Box on PlayStation, complete, $124.98.
That was the closest one.
You got me. You got me good. Alright, Resident Evil on the Sega Saturn. CIB, $200.25.
That's you. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Oh, pull out the calculator real quick.
264 minus, what is it?
225 cents.
63.75 away. I am more than that, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You'd be 65 away. So I beat you by
That's
like
incredible.
$2.
That is incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. Close games.
And yet we
Alright,
were so far from the right answer.
God. We are equally wrong in different directions. Alright, Medieval 2. This one's a little surprising. Complete, $54.07. So that goes to you. A lot cheaper than I thought. Alright, Streets of Rage on Game Gear. We are looking at $59.48.
Dang, complete in box?
Price charting algorithm coming in clutch for me right there. 100%. Oh my god. Alright, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. $154.
That game was like
That-
300, I swear.
Yeah, it was. That game has plummeted. Let me look at the historic prices real quick. Yeah, that it was floating over 200 for a long time. So
Man.
we were in the right headspace. All right, Street Fighter Alpha. That is going to be 62.74.
I might as well just turn this off. I'm about to lose.
Damn, that's a beautiful screen if I've ever seen one.
Good luck searching for
Let's
D on price charting.
I typed in D Saturn and it came up.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so D is $64.97. Pretty cheap.
Let's head on into the loose stuff and see where I really shine.
Let's see, because you are a fake collector and you only buy loose games.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Spider-Man Separation Anxiety. Let's see. Oh, why did it default to the PC version? Oh, no.
PC? That's cool.
I know. So it'd be cool anytime but now when I'm trying to find the price for the Super Nintendo version. That is what it is, right? Super Nintendo? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo, loose price is going to be $25.21. This is where you shine, Christian. Alright.
Mega Man is a $100 game. I'm telling you, I'm calling it.
Loose, $219.30.
What is happening?
I like this game. We should play it more often.
Before the show, for all of you listening, he was like, I feel like I'm going to lose, but I'll do it anyway.
I was like, it'll be fun to get roasted in the comments, and I'm just decimating. Alright, Bomberman Hero. Loose, $16.83. Way cheaper than either of us thought. Castlevania N64. Let's see. That is $20.74.
It's getting embarrassing.
X-Layus on the Super Nintendo.
Shut up,
$67.
Craig. What?
$67.56. Oh my god. This is fun. I hope everybody's having fun.
Nobody's having
I know
fun, Craig.
I know I am. I'm having a great time. Batman the video game on NES. Alright, here you go. $12.67. You were very close.
Spelling my own name wrong. Love it.
That's how you feel right now, huh? Alright, Pocky and Rocky 2. That is going to be $443.58. Cheaper than
Not
both
even
of us thought.
close.
I feel like it was more expensive at one point for sure. So
Literally looking at all of these, like, you almost always chose the less quantity or the lower number. This is like crazy.
because video games are crashing, dude. This is a dead hobby. Gotta look at it that way.
Mega Man 4.
Mega Man 4. We have 109.34. So that goes to you, buddy. Kid Dracula. Very curious. Ooh. Kid Dracula is 191.15. So I think, yeah, that would go to me still.
Yeah, for sure.
We're both pretty off, but I came in clutch. Wendy Every Which Way. Loose price, $113. Bonk's Adventure on the NES. Whoa.
300.
We were both... Remember when I said that I thought it was like 600
450?
something when I was going to change my answer? It's 858. So we were both insanely off. There was an NES collector watching this screaming at his screen when we guessed in the 200s.
Yeah, that's embarrassing as heck. Mr. CIB, if you're watching, forgive me.
We're sorry. We're sorry. That's funny. Alright, Quest 64. That is going to be $21. Not too shabby on my end. I feel happy when I'm in super close like that. Alright, Flintstones. It's going to be $28.30.
Very close.
That was a close one.
I'm pretty sure if I got the rest of these right, I would still lose, but let's continue.
Okay, so NES, it separates Silver Label and Yellow Label for Metroid, but I'm gonna assume we were going with the Silver Label,
Yeah.
and that's $22.85.
Never mind. We were going with the. Oh, I got the dub. Yeah, Silver
Yes.
Label.
Because otherwise, actually, it still would have went to you because the Yellow Label says $28. So
Wow.
you would have been right on the money for that one. Gauntlet Legends on the Nintendo 64, $74.99.
The guy who had the loose
Nice.
end 64 set got it right.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh, if I type in Godzilla Monsters of Monsters, it does not come up.
Monster of
Okay, I think
Madness. Let's
it's-
go.
There you go. Alright, Godzilla Monster of Monsters, $22.95.
Good stuff, Craig.
Not bad. Now I'm very curious about Conker's Pocket Tales. Let's see. $18.25.
That's very cheap.
Wow, yeah, surprisingly cheap.
Man thing.
Alright. So funny. To be fair, easy mistake to make. They're basically the same thing. So, Swamp Thing, NES, because all the comics came up. $179.33.
Dang.
Alright, Clay Fighter 63 and a third. It's gonna be $24.25.
That's too much for that piece of garbage.
100% of the game's butt. Alright, Go-Go Hyper Grind, loose. $2.25. What were you gonna guess for that one if you didn't realize it was complete in box?
I probably would have said like $200, which, you know, in hindsight, I can say that, right? Nobody can believe me, but there's no way.
Like, sure he would've. Our Battletoads in Ragnarok's world, $22.99. So way cheaper than either of us thought.
I think it was just like, oh, does this game not exist? Is it like super rare? Maybe it's expensive. Oh, not Christian at all. This man's already counting his dubs over here.
30, 31, 32.
Good lord, Craig. Got
32.
12. Oh, what
Well,
an L.
Well, I guess we know who's the king, baby. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time with that.
Yeah, let us know if you enjoyed that. We can definitely do it again. You're making the list next
Yes.
time.
It's gonna be all Atari Lynx games, and you're gonna be really sad that you let me make the list.
You're gonna have like loose Wii games on there.
I'll make it as difficult as possible. Don't worry.
Honestly, I own
Well,
very few of the games on this list, I think. I tried
Oh,
to
me
do it that
too.
way. Yeah.
Me too. I just eyeballing it. I'm pretty sure I have like 4 of these games because you know I'm the king of selling everything I own and buying other stuff that doesn't matter, like Lynx games. So
Well, this has been quite a lengthy episode, but yeah, I had a great time with it. And anything else to add, Craig? You're the real
bow to
collector.
your new king. Bow to your new king. No, that was a lot of fun. We'll definitely have to do another one of these.
Absolute L I just took. Man.
It happens to the best of us.
Alright, we will see y'all in episode 42. And yeah, thanks for watching.